What's up, fellas? Welcome back to the channel. It's Leroy with Happy Trailers coming at you today with another comparison video. Today is going to be fun. I've got the Diamond C FMAXX 216 full engineered frame trailer, and I've got a brand new MAXX-D all new model, their YHX, which also has the engineered neck and frame. So we've got some competition for this Diamond C. I'm excited to tear these two apart. Let's check it out. Okay, so check it out. We've got the FMAXX 216. This is a 40K rated Diamond C trailer. And beside it here, we've got the MAXX-D YHX, which is also a 40K rated trailer. Both of these guys have the hydraulic dovetail in the back, 16,000 pound axles, 40 foot long. I think they're pretty comparable trailers, so this is gonna be cool. Let's start at the front and see what we're dealing with here. With Diamond C, this is a square coupler, 40K rated, of course. This is the Bulldog BX1. It's got the lever here to lock it in place. If you guys have pulled a 40K trailer before, that's pretty standard. This is a 3-inch ball to be rated at 40K. It's beefy. Moving over to the MAXX-D, very similar, 40K square coupler. This is not the Bulldog BX1. We've got a new style latch here, or lock. So it's in the unlock position right now. Check it out. Boom, and she is locked into place. So it's kind of a spring-loaded unlock, lock. That's pretty satisfying. Plus it's got the safety pin here. Once again, 3-inch ball to be able to be rated at 40K. So it's hefty. You can always tell if we've got a heavy rating trailer when it comes to the safety chains. Look at the sizes of this thing. This is a 1/2-inch chain, massive hook. So that's something that's telltale that it's rated a little bit heavier than your standard gooseneck. Look at these on the MAXX-D. These are actually coated black, nice chains. This is even bigger. Like, what is even going on right now? This is crazy. We've got some big chains. There it is. All right, next up on the Diamond C. Actually, I need to call this out real quick too. Check out new Diamond C badging. Instead of just stickers, this is like automotive grade badging, 3D, right? It really just sets it apart. I love that. Big style points to Diamond C for doing that. Anyway, as we look up in the neck, you see the bracing here. There's no spare tire. A lot of times the spare tire is mounted up here in the neck. Not on the Diamond C. Let's open this front toolbox, and you're gonna find this lever right here. The spare tire is mounted underneath the deck, in between the frame. Let me get underneath it here real quick. You'll find it poking right there. So you can let it down here with this guy. So that's pretty cool. Front toolbox, fully utilized. You've got all the room for storage. You've got an integrated chain rack right here too. Lots of room for chain storage. And you've got your bar right there too, because it's got the straps. So lots of room here in this front toolbox. Moving over to MAXX-D. Looking up here in the neck, you do see the spare tire up here as well. Now this one has got it's on a swivel stand here. So when you pull this pin, the spare tire actually comes down and swivels down right here, so it's right in front of you. Much easier to grab than trying to get all the way up on top of the trailer, up in the neck to grab that spare, because it's heavy. We're talking beefy 17.5-inch wheels and tires, so that thing is heavy and you don't want to move it around much. Putting it right in front of your face makes all the difference. So that works really well. Looking here inside the toolbox too, looking pretty well the same. A lot of usable space right here. There's nothing in the toolbox, of course, other than the hydraulic lines here. And with MAXX-D, you've got the rubber gasket seal too. So nice and waterproof, way to go, MAXX-D. It doesn't have a chain hook or chain rack right here. We'll get to that in a little bit, but just wanted to call it out. Doesn't have it, but really nice and sealed. Nice latch, feels good. Okay, looking at the Diamond C jacks, you've got the hydraulic jacks. Super nice, just push a button, pick the trailer up and down. With MAXX-D, we're looking at the same thing. We've got hydraulic jacks, push button up and down. They are both bolted on, so easy replacements if you ever need to. Same with Diamond C, bolted on right here. Just a little different placement, right? Diamond C has got this nice gusset right here, going from the neck here to the frame. That's something if you just want to look at the MAXX-D. It's all open right here. So it doesn't have that, which puts the bolt in a different place here for the jack. Just different designs, guys. These engineered necks are just awesome. Nice one-piece design. Flows really well. Got to call it out on the MAXX-D too. You can see it's a little different design, a little different flow, but this looks nice, guys. All one piece. All right, moving along. We're on the driver's side here on the Diamond C. Just calling out a few more things. Diamond C's got these nice cargo lights. Swivel, they move everywhere they need to. Little on-off switch right here. One on each side. Really nice for night loading. You've got the step here. There's a fold-up step. Super nice. And you got some toolboxes here. Let's open this front toolbox. Full usable storage. This toolbox is empty, ready for your chains and straps and anything else. And then we've got a bigger toolbox right here. There we are. This one has got everything in it. This is a packed full toolbox, right? So you've got the Cush air ride system, exclusive there with Diamond C. You got your batteries. You've got your hydraulic pump. This pump is what operates both the hydraulic tail and the hydraulic jacks. And you've got your brake pump in here too. This has electric over hydraulic disc brakes. So this is your brake actuator there for your hydraulic brakes. You've also got the 4-way remote here. This works both for the jacks and the tail. And you've got the wireless remote here too, 4-button. So once again, for the tail and then for your jacks as well. So you're fully wireless. You can operate both the tail or the hydraulic jacks here with this remote. Super nice. We'll get up close here on the Cush air ride box. Really, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's on air ride. If you pull this, it'll dump your axles, it'll dump the air out. It's also got the front lift axle. So this here is what you use to lift that front axle if you're dead heading back home or anything. Here's your on-off switch. And you've got an air chuck right here too. So you can use this whole system if you need to air up a tire or whatever else you might need. So very handy little system right here. You're also looking here at 2 compressors. So you've got a dual compressor set up on this. It's gonna pump it up fast, efficient. Here inside the toolbox, you've got an axle load chart. Kind of lines it out. Make sure that you're loading correctly. All right, that's it for the toolboxes here on the side, on the driver's side of the Diamond C. Let's check out what the MAXX-D has got. Okay, we got a row of toolboxes here on the driver's side of the MAXX-D. Let's see what we find. Also, step. This is a stationary step. Doesn't fold up. Works just fine, but it's nice to flip them up. All right, first box. This has got all of your hydraulic unit in it. 2 batteries here, and hydraulic is kind of hiding there in the back. This, once again, is the hydraulic unit that operates both the jacks in the front and the tail in the back. Same deal here. You've got the 4-button remote. That way you can go up and down on the jacks, up and down on the tail. And with MAXX-D, this is a standard feature on any MAXX-D that's got hydraulics, is the wireless tough remote system. These are absolutely awesome. Definitely, I would say the best wireless remote in the industry right now. So power on, you've got in and out on your jacks, up and down on your tail, and it's got a long range too, up to 250-foot range on this thing. So you can operate your trailer from a long ways out. Okay, coming around here to box number 2. Dual latches once again. This one is your empty toolbox. So you've got space for all of the rest of your chains, straps, whatever else you may need. As a Hotshotter, you definitely always need extra storage. So there's your empty box. Box number 3 is the air ride box. So once again, MAXX-D is set up on the air ride suspension. This one is by Ridewell. And it's got a very similar look. Once again, very easy to use. If you need to dump your airbags, pull it. And it's got the lift axle. Once again, if you want to lift that front axle, that's all it takes. And you've got the air chuck right here too. So you can plug in an air hose if you need to air up a tire. And it's got a manual valve right here too. So if anything ever happens to your compressor, you can still pump in air from an outside source to keep going down the road. So nice little fail-safe right there. Little peek at the battery, compressor back there. And we've got one more little baby toolbox right here on the driver's side, right in front of the axles. They've got this actuator back here, really just so there's not as much line that you've got to run from the actuator to the axles, so works out pretty well. And it's a nice little standalone box, so it's tucked up out of the way. Pretty nice design right there. All right, let's talk about axles a little bit. I've got the sun glaring. Let's go to the other side and we'll talk about the Diamond C first. Okay, here we are, Diamond C. We've got the Cush air ride suspension on 16,000 pound axles. You got the aluminum caps. Look at those lug nuts, they're massive. And a 215/75 R17.5, that's an 18 ply radial tire. Look underneath it a little bit here too. See those airbags. They come around the front. There's your lift axle bags. Little Diamond C logo. Clean system. Come around the back so you can see the rear bags. Nice. Okay, coming around the MAXX-D. This is gonna be the Ridewell air suspension Lippert axles with the 16,000 pound axles, 17.5-inch wheels. You've got 215/75 R17.5 18 ply radial tires. We're identical here on axle setup from the MAXX-D to the Diamond C. Get a little look under here as well. Here's your front with the lift bags. Front bags. I'll come around the back here a little bit as well. You see the rear bags. You see the start of that tail there too. Talk about that in a little bit. All right, on the Diamond C passenger side, you've got the sliding ratchet track. This is 40 foot, so you've got 10 straps, a strap for every 4 feet, and goes all the way along. You've got one stationary strap right here in between the axles. Just really not enough room for that one to move around. Everything else is on a slide track. With Diamond C, you've got the side steps here in the middle. That's nice as well. Nothing else here on the side of the Diamond C. So, as a Hotshot setup, we all know these straps are very necessary. Looking good here on the side of the Diamond C. Moving over to the MAXX-D on the passenger side. We've got the slide track here as well. Full disclosure, we literally just got this trailer here, I don't know, 20 minutes ago. I was so excited, I just had to pull them side by side. I didn't even allow the guys time to put the straps on it, so never fear. There will be 4-inch straps on these ratchets, but it's got the slide track on the passenger side. Same setup really as the Diamond C. Actually, right here in between the axles, they even added a short piece of slide track too. So you can even slide that one. There's not a single stationary ratchet here on this trailer. And once again, it's gonna be every 4 feet. So you've got 10 straps going along this one here on the passenger side. And on the MAXX-D here in the front, we've also optioned this one with the 8-foot long dunnage rack. So lots of room for your wood right here too. Looking up in here a little bit too. It's even got this bar up here with holes in it ready to go so that you can bungee or strap down your wood however it is that you do it. So this is a really nice little wood rack. On the side of the MAXX-D, here's your turn signal light. Remember, on the Diamond C, you got the little step here too. Handy little step to have midway down the trailer. That's something the MAXX-D does not have. Okay, moving back. We gotta talk about these hydraulic dovetails because they are pretty awesome. These are both 12-foot long hydraulic dovetails. I'll show you a few differences though too. All right, let's call out everything that I see. Diamond C over here on the right-hand side. This is a 12-foot long hydraulic dovetail. It's auto locking. It's in the lock position right now. Hopefully right here level, you can kind of see this angle. The dovetail does slope up just a little bit. So to unlock it, it comes up just a little bit and then back down. Let me get up under here a little bit and we'll look at the hinge mechanism here. Here's your cylinders. You got 2 cylinders there. And here's everything on the hinges. This is a beefy setup, guys. So 12-foot long. This tail is rated to lift 10,000 pounds from down on the ground. You can pick it up. And it's also rated for highway use at 10,000 pounds on this tail, as long as it's evenly distributed. That doesn't mean you can put 10,000 pounds right here and just call it good. That's not a good idea. But 10,000 pounds evenly distributed, you're all good on this 12-foot tail with Diamond C. You've also got the traction bars here on the end of the tail. You've got Blackwood Classic here on the outer edges of the tail. This is once again just an added traction thing So with the traction bars here, Blackwood Classic, and more traction bars here on the plates, you're gonna make sure that no matter what you're loading up, it's gonna be all right. And calling out everything here on the back bumper, you've got the integrated tail lights. These also have reverse lights. Here on the tail lights, you can kind of see you got the red tail light here. These are reverse lights. They'll come on when you put your truck in reverse. So that is pretty awesome. That is a standard feature on Diamond C, now with their modular wire harness. So kudos Diamond C, that's pretty awesome. You also see right here, these are flashing caution lights. There's another switch up at the front that you can flip on that turns on these flashing lights. So if you're doing any kind of wide load, oversized load, you can flip those on. DOT likes you. Okay, now we're over here at the MAXX-D. We're gonna look at this dovetail as well. Like I said, this is also 12-foot long dovetail, so they're the same length. You've got the same 12-degree load angle from MAXX-D to Diamond C, so very similar there. This one is set up very similar. You've got the traction bars here on the end of the tail. This one's got Blackwood Pro, so full rubber infused all the way across instead of the Classic, so just a little bit more Blackwood here. You don't have traction bars here on these plates. Hopefully by the time you're up here, you're gonna have traction to get up the rest of the way. Just slight differences here. Gotta call it out. Let's get underneath this one. Check out how this hinge system looks as well. Here's your dual cylinders on the MAXX-D. And here's your hinge system. This even looks, dare I say, this one looks a little beefier than the Diamond C. Very similar design. This one also does the same thing. Auto lock, so it picks it up just a little bit and then drops it down. Very cool design. Lots of big, thick steel brackets from what I can see. Now, as far as weight rating on this tail, this sticker tells it all right here. Let me get up on this. So you've got a 10,000 pound lifting capacity on this trailer, on this tail, I should say, I'm sorry. Now, on the Diamond C, it had the 10,000 pound capacity. This one's got 8,000 pound carrying capacity, so a little bit less. And they want it to be from this center point forward. So they are rated for 8,000 pounds, but only in the front half of the tail. You don't want to get too far back. So a little different on the weight ratings here. Just a little bit more conservative, I would say, here on the MAXX-D compared to Diamond C. But honestly, from what I'm seeing, design-wise, these are very similar. Looking here at the bumper, one thing to call out here for MAXX-D, this is actually a crash-rated bumper. So they've gone through a lot of extensive R&D testing. You can see some extra beefy brackets here on this bumper. It is still spring-loaded. You can see the springs right here. So it tucks up underneath the trailer as the tail comes down. But it's actually crash-rated, so that's a first. Way to go, MAXX-D. You don't have reverse lights. MAXX-D has all clear lights all around, so it is a very nice look. But there's no reverse lights and there's no caution lights here on this one. What they did do is they've relocated now this tag mount. So anybody that's used a hydraulic dovetail, you know that it's so easy to crush that license plate once the tail comes down. This is in a spot where that's not gonna happen anymore. So there you go. Another little pain point solved. All right, I'm pretty pumped about the frame style on these trailers. I mentioned before, right? You got full engineered neck and frame. We're starting here at the Diamond C. I wanna show you what we're dealing with here. So, engineered I-beam frame, starts to curve up right there. No more structural seal, it's all engineered. Look how thick this is too. I'm at the top here, so can't quite get down to 18, but from top to bottom on this I-beam, that is an 18-inch engineered beam. That's just beefy right there. You got gussets everywhere. You got I-beam cross members. These cross members also on 16-inch centers. So you've got a really hefty engineered beam frame right here on the Diamond C. Let's check out the MAXX-D. This is actually a really cool view right here. If I get down level, you can see the beam curve right here in the Diamond C. Same thing on the MAXX-D. That cambered beam, that's the engineered difference. Okay, let's see what MAXX-D is all about. We've got the engineered I-beam main frame. We're gonna measure it right here at its thickest point. All right, from the top, there we go, same setup. That is considered 18-inch engineered beam. So we're looking very similar setup here. Very nice, way to go MAXX-D. All right, you see the same gussets everywhere. You've got cross members everywhere. These cross members are on 12-inch centers instead of 16 on the Diamond C. So a few more cross members on this one. Adds a little bit of weight, but this thing's beefy. All right, I hadn't even crawled up top here. Let's use the step handle right here. Let's see what we got at the top of the Diamond C neck. This is once again standard features. You've got a little chain tray up here that doubles as a winch plate. So added support, of course, for the risers here on the neck. You see the blank right here. This would be where your winch cable comes through. And they've also got the piece of tubing right here. So if you do a receiver style winch, you can put it in right there. That's what that little piece is for. So great storage right here on the Diamond C. Once again, this is standard. So you got all the chain storage or whatever storage you want up here. The holes are here ready to go for a winch if that's what you decide to do. Should I hop? Yes, I should hop. Woohoo! Okay, we're on the MAXX-D, and this is actually pretty legit. So we're looking at the top riser box option here on the MAXX-D. I gotta open this up and show you a little bit more about it. Shock assist, super nice. So let me get in here, I can show you a little bit better. This piece right here is welded on the inside of the I-beam here for the neck. So this is gonna be standard. You're looking at, once again, a cross piece that doubles as a winch plate. This is cut out, ready for the cable to come out, and everything is good to go there, right? This is actually a bolt-on top riser box that's added to this trailer. It's something that if you get any of these trailers that's got this plate right here, this is something that you can add on and literally bolt on at any time. No welding required. This is a really sweet box. So you can see here, lots of great storage. Holes are there, ready to go for a winch. The other awesome added thing on this box is that it's got all the chain hooks. So you've got chain storage that goes along with it, and then you've got the chain tray right down here at the bottom. Once again, this is all a bolt-on application, so that's a really solid added box. It's got the rubber seal too. Everything's gonna stay nice and dry. How cool is that as a bolt-on option? Probably one of my favorite MAXX-D options right there. That is cool. Also got the solar panel right up here on the MAXX-D. I didn't mention it on the Diamond C, but it also has a solar panel right there. So similar there. Solar charge for all the batteries. So we haven't let down these tails yet. I've got Poncho here to help me out. We're gonna let both of these tails down at the same time. What do you say, Poncho? Should we do a tail test?
Let's do it.
Speed test, let's go. All right, Poncho's picking the Diamond C. We've got the wireless remote. Let me grab the MAXX-D tough wireless remote. Here it is. Let's see what we got. All right, we're posted up. I've got my tough wireless remote for MAXX-D. Poncho's got his wireless remote for the Diamond C. Ready, set, go. What an exhilarating race this is. Hey, Poncho, I could do this from 250 feet away. How about you?
I could do it from over there.
Oh, we were neck and neck, guys. Okay, all right, not bad. I'd say we call it a tie. What do you say?
Deal.
Deal. All right, it's time to check out these VIN stickers and let's crunch some numbers. Looking here at the F-Max from Diamond C. As I mentioned, 40,000 pound GVWR. So that one, this is massive. This is the big boy right here. Now you've got an empty weight right here at 10,480, basically 10,500 pounds. So you're looking at a remaining payload, if we're talking just the trailer alone, at 29,500 pounds. So this thing is a heavy hauler right here, right? All right, made it here to the MAXX-D YHX. Gonna look at this and compare as well. All right, we got it right here, empty weight, goodness, GVWR, 40,000 pounds. So same GVWR as the Diamond C over there. This one doesn't have the empty weight right here on the sticker, but this one rings in at 11,700 pounds. So it's still about 1,200 pounds heavier than the Diamond C. Remember I said that it was about 10,500 pounds. So you're looking, you know, empty, just the trailer alone, you're looking at a payload carrying capacity of about, what are we, 28,300 pounds. So still similar, don't get me wrong, a lot of weight can be on this trailer, just as much as the Diamond C over there, but the MAXX-D does still weigh just a little bit more than the Diamond C. Arguably, this one's got a little bit more on it too. It's got some extra toolboxes. It's got the wood rack. It's got the toolbox up here too. So, you know, it's not 100%. There's a few weight adders here to this trailer, but still, we're looking at a little lighter trailer on the Diamond C compared to MAXX-D. Got to call out warranties a little bit with MAXX-D. They've got the Lion's Head tires. So you've got a 125 lifetime warranty. It lines it all out right here for you and a QR code so you can scan it. But you've got a 1-year no excuse warranty, 2-year roadside, 5-year warranty on radial tires, and lifetime structural. Pretty solid, so that's great on MAXX-D right there. As for the rest of the warranty, we're gonna be looking, I guess, first here at the Diamond C. So with Diamond C, you've got a 3-year structural, a 3-year frame warranty is what that is, and a 1-year comprehensive, just like a bumper-to-bumper warranty on all other components. Now, with MAXX-D, they've bumped it up a little bit. MAXX-D has a 5-year structural frame warranty and a 2-year comprehensive bumper-to-bumper warranty on all things with the components. So, hey, 3-year or 5-year? That's pretty impressive. Way to go, MAXX-D. All right, best question of them all. Are you guys ready for it? How much does it cost? All right, guys, these are big, beefy trailers. These are some of the heaviest trailers that we keep in our fleet here at Happy Trailers. So, 40K rating. Diamond C over here has a 40-foot hydraulic dovetail with all the goodies. This one rings in at $54,899. It's a hefty trailer. Plus, we've got FET tax on top of all of that, right? Because that's a 40K rated trailer. Okay, $54,899. Now, on MAXX-D over here, arguably very similar setup, 40K, 40-foot long hydraulic dovetail, all the goodies, very similar options on this one. The YHX from MAXX-D rings in at $46,599. So, that is quite the price difference really over here. We're looking at, what is that, $8,300 price difference from Diamond C to MAXX-D. So tell me what you think, guys. I know you guys have been hauling some of these Diamond Cs around. This YHX is brand new from MAXX-D, so we need some user experience. Somebody tell me they want to come buy this one. I'll get it to you. I'll give you a solid deal, I promise. So what do you guys think? Is it worth the $8,300 difference from Diamond C to MAXX-D? Are there features that you like more on one or the other? Like, comment below, tell me what you guys think. We dove into a lot of things here, guys. This one was pretty extensive. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope this helps out. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys for the next one.